Your brain makes up only 2% of your body weight, yet it consumes about 20% of everything you eat. Every bite becomes chemistry, shaping the way you handle stress and the way you experience calm. When the balance is right, you feel grounded, steady, and at ease. But when your brain runs on poor fuel, like too much sugar or processed foods, the result is tension, restlessness, and heightened anxiety. Today, I'll share 7 brain foods that science consistently links to reducing anxiety and boosting calm, and how you can bring them into your daily life in simple, natural ways. Science shows that every emotion, from calm to anxiety, is rooted in brain chemistry. Neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA are the messengers that regulate how balanced and steady you feel. What many people don't realize is that these messengers are built from the nutrients you consume each day. Studies in neuroscience confirm that nutrition is not only fuel, but also information for your brain, shaping how flexible it stays under stress and how quickly it recovers. This is why the foods you choose can directly influence whether your mind feels anxious or calm. This connection between nutrients and brain chemistry is not abstract. It is practical and immediate. Certain foods consistently show the strongest impact on reducing anxiety and supporting calm. The first is fatty fish, rich in omega-3s. Nearly 60% of your brain is made of fat, and omega-3 fatty acids are essential for keeping its signals stable. They reduce inflammation, protect your neurons, and directly support mood-regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Populations that consume more fatty fish have lower rates of anxiety and depression, which is why adding salmon, sardines, or mackerel to your weekly meals is one of the simplest ways to nourish both brain and emotional balance. Another powerful ally for your brain and your mood is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are rich in antioxidants that protect your neurons from oxidative stress, a process that weakens memory and makes the nervous system more vulnerable to anxiety. These antioxidants also improve communication between brain cells and support the production of serotonin, helping you feel calmer and more stable. The beauty of berries is their simplicity. A handful added to your breakfast or enjoyed as a snack can become a small daily ritual that protects your memory and eases stress chemistry. Leafy greens are another foundation of a calm and balanced mind. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are packed with folate and B vitamins, which your brain uses to produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Low levels of these nutrients are strongly linked to anxiety and mood disorders, while higher intake is associated with steadier emotions and slower cognitive decline. Leafy greens also provide antioxidants and magnesium, adding extra support for the nervous system. The simplest way to benefit is to include a serving of greens with at least one meal each day. Over time, this small habit becomes a steady source of clarity and calm. But food variety matters, and your brain also needs minerals that directly support emotional balance. That is where nuts and seeds come in. They are rich in magnesium, often called the relaxation mineral, because it helps regulate the release of stress hormones and supports the activity of GABA, the neurotransmitter that quiets the nervous system. They also provide zinc, which plays a key role in how well brain cells adapt and connect, directly influencing emotional stability. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds deliver these nutrients in a simple and convenient way. Even a small handful each day can act like a pause button for your nervous system, a practical snack that steadies your mood and builds resilience against anxiety. Alongside minerals, healthy fats also play a crucial role in calming the nervous system. One of the most powerful sources is olive oil, a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet. It is rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that protect your brain from inflammation and oxidative stress, two factors closely linked to anxiety. Replacing processed fats with extra virgin olive oil supports clearer communication between neurons and steadier emotional states. A simple drizzle over vegetables or a spoonful mixed into salads can become an easy daily practice to protect your brain and promote calm. While olive oil protects the brain from within, another category of food works through the gut to influence how calm you feel. This is the power of fermented foods. Yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and miso are rich in probiotics that restore balance to your intestinal microbiota. A healthy gut communicates more effectively with the brain, producing neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA that reduce anxiety and support resilience. Adding a small portion of fermented foods to your daily meals can strengthen this gut-brain connection, bringing more stability to both mind and mood. Supporting the gut in this way builds a foundation of calm from the inside out. Yet balance also allows room for enjoyment. And one of the most surprising foods for emotional health is dark chocolate. Rich in polyphenols and flavonoids, dark chocolate improves blood flow to the brain, protects neurons from stress, and gently stimulates dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation and pleasure. Choosing a small square of high-quality chocolate with at least 70% cocoa can turn an ordinary moment into a mindful ritual that lifts mood and reinforces calm. Knowing which foods support your brain is only half the story. The real change happens when they shift from things you should eat into effortless parts of your daily rhythm. The secret is to anchor them to routines you already have, using small swaps and simple rituals until they become second nature. If you usually snack on chips at work, keep a jar of mixed nuts and seeds on your desk. It is just as convenient, but it feeds your nervous system magnesium and zinc for calm. When you crave something sweet in the afternoon, reach for a square of dark chocolate. You still get the pleasure, but this time it supports dopamine and provides antioxidants. At dinner, drizzle olive oil over your vegetables instead of butter. That small change protects neurons and reduces brain inflammation. And if mornings feel rushed, keep berries at eye level in your fridge, so grabbing a handful becomes as automatic as pouring coffee. Start with one or two of these shifts, not all at once. Too many changes create pressure, while a couple of consistent ones build momentum. Over time, these small anchors turn into lasting patterns. Calm is not an accident. it is built meal by meal. Each of these choices is more than nutrition. It is a quiet signal to your brain that it is safe, supported, and steady. Food is powerful, but it is only one piece of how your mind handles stress. The truth is, each of us has a unique anxiety profile, patterns in how our brain and emotions respond. If you would like to discover yours in just 3 minutes, take my free anxiety quiz. You will receive science-based insights into your emotional patterns and a practical next step tailored to your results. Click the link in the pinned comment or in the description and take the quiz now.